We're gonna start things off. Test 1 2, trying something a little bit different, not too crazy, but a little bit different. I don't know, does anything sound a little different? I hope it does, because it's a special episode, and we'll talk about that at the end. Audio sync, here we go. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the Mr. Albert Lopez channel. My name is Albert Lopez, and today we're gonna be talking about a question that I actually asked myself many moons ago, and it was the question of how to surround yourself with good people when you're really busy with work, family, and life. Let's get started with today's video. Vámonos. Welcome back, everyone. My name is Albert Lopez. I already said that in the intro, so let's just get started. I'm really excited about today's episode. I hope everything sounds really good and looks good, but more than anything, today sounds good. I'll get to that at the end. What I wanted to get started with today is the topic of the video, which is how to surround yourself with good people when you're really busy at work, when you're really busy with family, when you're really busy with just the responsibilities that you have, and you really have little to no time to socialize or even think about surrounding yourself with good people. When the people you hang out with is maybe yourself, the people at work, your family at home, and then sleep, and then shower, and then eat. There's only so many hours in a day. There's this plate, and you cut up this plate into sections, and you could only fill up so much of your plate before it starts to spill over. You could only do so much. Sometimes your hands are tied and you don't know, or you can, or you're unable to go find people to surround yourself with. When you have the time, you go join associations, you join clubs, organized clubs that you pay a membership, or even if they're free. And there you could meet with people that are ahead of you, people that have been doing it longer or are more successful at it. It will allow you to hang out with people you want to be with. It comes from the old saying, tell me who you hang out with and I tell you who you are. That's very true. Very true. Proven. Prove it to yourself. If you don't believe it yet, prove it to yourself. And you can use this technique that I'm going to show you today because it worked for me quite a bit. When I was physically able to go to associations and clubs and groups, it's easy to hang out with people because there you socialize, there's an organized meeting, there's chit chat time, and then even afterwards you go have dinner or lunch, whatever time the event is, and sometimes you create good friendships. That part's easy when you have the time. I'm talking to the folks that don't have the time. What do you do? How can you surround yourself with people when you're working 18-hour days and then you want to come home and at least say hi to your kids, say hi to your wife, maybe go get your clothes for your shower as you're having dinner, and then you're going to jump in the shower and then boom, you knock out and the day's over, right? And then it's just rinse, repeat for 6, maybe even 7 days out of the week. This is what you do. Whatever you're consuming is going to be the people that you're hanging out with. So if you're listening to whiners and complainers, you're hanging out to whiners and complainers. If you're listening to negative information, if you're listening to just bad news, anytime that you get to consume anything through your senses, through your ears, through your eyes, that's who you're hanging out with. So it's very important to be very selective. Take the time, because it does take time. Take the time to find people on the internet, on the radio, on Instagram, on Facebook, however you jive, that you like the way they behave, you like the way that they carry themselves, you like their message, you like their attitude, you like their style, you like their energy, and consume them whenever you can. Even if you're super busy, there is going to be a time where you're eating. There's going to be a time when you're commuting. There is going to be a time where you're maybe laying down to go to sleep and you have 3 to 5 to 10 to 15 minutes to listen to something. There is going to be a time where you're changing or showering. There is going to be time where you're exercising. Whatever you're consuming, whenever you're listening to decide to tune into something, be a video, be a podcast, be a radio, be anything, especially if your time is limited, you have to be very selective on who you're listening to and find them first. Take the time, make the time, somehow make the time. The infamous and so easy to use, wake up a little earlier. It's like, dude, I'm already only sleeping like 3 hours. What do you mean? So don't do that. Just find some time to look for some people that 3, 2, even one person that you listen to, but I would say more than one, because one doesn't give you much of a variety, because you're not going to like 100% of that person. You're going to like maybe 95% of that person, 85%, 75%. So you got to go find somebody else that fills that void that you don't like of that. And I don't mean I don't like you dislike it, that you just don't vibrate in the same frequency there. So you go find somebody else, and now you have 2. So I would say find 2 people and dedicate any time that you have to consume information. You go listen to them, go listen to their videos or watch their videos. If they have a podcast, listen to their podcast. On the other side of that coin, avoid listening to negativity. Don't watch the news. Don't listen to the news. Don't read the news. Now, I'm not saying to cover your eyes and not know what's going on in your surroundings. That's very important as well. But give yourself maybe, okay, I'm going to read or watch or listen to 10 minutes, 5 minutes, 2 minutes of the news every day. That's it. Find out what the most important, if it made the front page, that means it's important. If it made the headline of the news website, that means it's important. If it's the top story on your news channel, that means it's important. Watch it, and then that's it. You don't have to listen to the rest of the 45 minutes of news on TV or read the rest of the stories, all the depressing and sad and negative things. They're juicy, but they're not good for you. You're consuming that, and you're becoming what you're consuming, because that's the group of people that you're hanging out with. The reporter, the newscaster, that's just a business. They're doing their own thing. They are not in the benefit of making you become a better person. If you want to become a better person, which I hope you do, and I imagine you do, which is why you fell upon maybe this video, is you do the best you can to consume information, to consume content that is going to uplift you, that is going to keep you motivated, that is going to give you a good outlook and keep your vibration high so you could dissipate good energy and be happy. Enjoy your day, enjoy what it is that you're working on, and move on to the next step as you keep on climbing and reaching towards whatever it is that you're trying to achieve. So if you don't have time to hang out with the group, it's the group that you listen to. 1, 2, 3 people. Find yourself channels, find yourself people, find their Instagram, minus a lot of the negative Instagrams. Don't follow the news channels. Maybe follow one just to get the top story, and then that's it. Make sure that you unfollow the negativity and follow the people that you want to consider yourselves associated with. I know sometimes with the feed, you want to follow family, you want to follow friends, you want to follow, of course you do, I get that, I understand that, but that's where you're going to have your filters on. So that means maybe you shouldn't spend that much time there. So maybe you should be listening to YouTube videos, or watching YouTube videos, or listening to podcasts, or listening to music that gets you going, even artists, you know, that you enjoy. You watch their interviews on YouTube, you like the way they vibe out, you love their music, so it's that connection. You're vibing out with that person. That is part of your circle, that artist, the way that artist carries himself, the way that artist just vibes out, just their energy. If you listen to their music and consume their interviews, watch their interviews, it's all available on your phone, then that means that's the circle that you're creating. That answers the question, tell me who you hang out with, and I'll tell you who you are. I hope this video helped you out. If you know anybody out there that may, one of your friends or family members or something that could use this video, share them this video. Do whatever it is you got to do. Hit the share button, copy paste the link, send them a screenshot, let them know. Just search Mr. Albert Lopez and they're welcome to come check out this video. Also, if you haven't subscribed yet, I invite you to hit the subscribe button, and of course don't forget to hit the notification bell so YouTube will let you know next time and every time I upload a new video. If you are a returning viewer, thank you so much for coming back. I appreciate your viewership. Make sure you hit that like button. Real simple click, just hit the like. And I think that's gonna do it for today. That's gonna wrap up today's video. However, before we close things out, the reason why this episode is so special to me is because I am using a new piece of equipment that my son Cameron gave to me. This is a really cool piece. Just kind of carefully, I don't want to mess up the audio. He left this on my desk. I've seen him use this mic many times. He got a similar one to this, but he wanted me to have this, and the way this sounds, it's just amazing. And what makes it more special is that it was his first, and then he gave it to me. So I thank you so much, Cammy. Appreciate it. I will cherish this. Not too many things get to be on my desk, but this definitely is gonna be on my desk from here on forward. Thank you, buddy. I love you. I hope it sounds as good as it did when it was sitting on your desk. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you enjoy the audio. We'll see you in the next video. Make it a great day. Talk to you later. Bye.
Perfect.